Welcome back to your video. Today's video we're playing skylines, and in today's video I'm going to be doing speed build, building a service area, and also expanding our campus. But so, I first started with building our service area, which at first I was placing down our first road, which is for our high capacity fire station. But so I placed on a high capacity fire station, police station, and a high capacity hospital, and then also for the police I placed down a fire and the police helicopter station. Last place on the pump and sewers, which is useful for doing water work, which is definitely probably something that we're going to be working on in the future. And then empty spaces, I just placed down some offices because they would make sense, especially since high capacity stuff. It is, well, it comes with the file system from not DLC, and so they match in terms of theming and coloring. That's the wall-to-wall specialization. So there's that. Probably in this back area I'll probably make some sort of small stopping area, and then that will just be probably in a part of the outer city. And so then this will definitely get a whole lot more use. But this area, right as of now, it's more so just as a drive-through for some cars. And then also there's a few offices in here, and then I placed on some shops along the main road. But I did get rid of the service buildings around here since these would get used. And then I just added a connection directly into the city, crossing over our track, our main track, which then I just added in the curve there. Changed the pedestrian street to a normal street, so this way cars could indeed pass on it, because, well, it's kind of what we needed to get done. And then it allowed people to definitely get to the main road faster by going through it, or it allowed citizens to go into the city faster than they already could have. And so here's our campus expansion. I basically just added some small stuff in this outback, or this first expanded area right on our viaduct, which I definitely do want to add expansion to our viaducts in the near future because of it, which maybe the original city connection, we could maybe even change that to where it's basically one huge roundabout the viaduct where it allows you to get anywhere in the city, and then that would just be the same thing as we did down that highway, which was where we placed down a huge roundabout going around it where the viaduct and the highway crossed over, which basically that just connected them up, which was definitely a great thing because it allowed trucks to not, for everyone not to need to come in through there, because now people can come in through other ways other than just there, like trains or air. And well, that's definitely a great thing. I did need to move our rail a tad bit, but I think I definitely did quite good effort at cleaning it up, especially once I finished doing this back area here. And it goes all the way up to there because, well, kind of bad to get that. So, as long as there wasn't any accidents, we should indeed be good. Just need to add in some water for these buildings. And then, I just need to make sure that our attractiveness was as highest. I did add sound barriers all along here because there's residents live along the highway. And then, that was kind of it. I just added in some more buildings. And then, well, after finishing this up, I wanted to make it feel a bit more homey, which I did try to place in some split seatings, but we don't have space for that. We'll make space eventually, but to make this a bit more homey, I added in a little river going into it, so this would have probably been well, it's definitely been man-made, and so I wasn't exactly trying to get perfect, although I was also trying to get perfect, if that makes sense. But basically, this is just a whole ton of me placing on a freshwater outlet thing and the water pumping station. Just, well, that is the freshwater outlet first gives uncleared water, which is a great thing. And then the pumping station obviously just pick up water. And then also you can see some of the fire helis just coming in, which I did have police and fire helis before that, so this way we could get fires taken care of. And then, police helis just because that, like, main office area for the trains, depot, or the train yard, that the police cars are, it's like impossible for any police cars to get in there. In fact, there's like a line of them just sitting there always, because until they despawn, because the cargo trains that come too often, they always block up those, so no one can ever get through there. They deleted train line going into it, but that's besides the point. Or not the train line, the bus line that I had placed in that went into like the suburb. The reason why I placed that in is this way people would actually want to, or well, buildings would actually move in there, because then they could actually get workers instead of them moving in and then not having any workers to work with. But basically now I just found how I wanted the highway and the river, while still making it work and be functional, which basically just need to expand it out. But that'll be it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed. If you have, make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!